Sarita, I'm so excited to know, how did you get your first deal?
I got my first deal while we were still in training. 8 weeks in training, got that deal. We were driving for dollars, me and my husband. We found this beautiful house in Dallas. There was a 90-year-old lady who wanted to sell her house. We bought the house and we made 20K by wholesaling that property.
With that specific deal, did you had any challenge with?
That was a very sweet deal. We didn't have that much of a challenge. We were able to wholesale that.
What would you do different with the experience that you have today with that particular deal?
Today, I would have actually applied owner financing. I would have kept that house because it's in downtown Dallas and would have still been making more money.
But how much money did you make with that particular deal?
We made around 20K.
So it's not bad for your first deal. So
Yes.
you did make 20K on your first deal driving for dollar. That is a market that is free because it doesn't cost you anything to do the market. You just go around and start driving for dollar. Is that right?
Yes, yes. And
So why did you decide to drive for dollar at that time?
at that time, we didn't have a whole lot of budget. We were just starting it. So that's what made more sense for as a marketing tool for us.
And I do love door knocking and driving for dollar because it just pretty much take our time to go in and go talk to homeowners and people that are struggling with their property and they don't know what to do and what to do next. How many deals have you done or have you worked with as owner finance?
We have done 2 deals as owner financing. In fact, we are trying to make a deal right now for
Okay.
owner financing.
How about a subject to?
Subject to, we had done one.
Okay.
That was our second deal
Okay.
that we did subject to.
Yeah, it does not come as easy, but when it does, there's a lot of subject to that comes in, but the number doesn't quite, most of the time doesn't work
Yes.
because it doesn't work for us as an investor. But when it does, it's a great way to keep as a buy and hold.
Yes.
So all the property that I own as a buy and hold is coming as pretty much a subject to. So how about you? What do you do with your subject to?
we actually rehabbed that one
Okay.
and then sold it.
How long it took you to the rehab on that one?
It took about 7 months.
7 months?
Right.
How big was the property? You remember?
Yeah, it was a 3-2.
3.2. What was the ARV?
We bought it for 65K and we sold it for 210.
So what was your profit?
Profit was, we had a partner also. The profit was almost 100K.
Since you became a real estate investor, how many deals have you done?
We have done over 20 deals.
Is that between residential and commercial?
No, that's only a residential deals.
And then how about commercial? How many deals have you done?
3 deals in
3
commercial.
deals. Tell me a little bit, how did you find this deal right now that you are working on?
So I'm a sophisticated investor, and I found this deal through my sister. Whenever a deal comes to me, whether it's commercial or residential, I ensure that it is a good deal for me. I make sure I inspect that property.
Sarita, why is it important for you to go inspect the property? How do you do that?
I want to make sure that the money I'm investing will make more money for me.
Okay.
It is important to invest in the properties to make sure that I make the money and I grow my portfolio.
How do you inspect a residential versus a commercial?
So with residential, I usually inspect with my family, with my husband and my son. But when it comes to commercial, there are other sophisticated buyers, a team of people who go together with a checklist, and we mark off if this door is good, the roof is good, interior is good, or what are the areas there which we will need to invest more into that property.
Okay, so there is a different strategy for residential versus commercial.
That is true.
Did you had any challenge with this particular deal that we're talking about?
In 2021, the whole world had slowed down right? So it took little bit longer, but we were able to make this deal go through.